So yeah, we're just gonna start here and wrap around the whole block.
So right now what they're doing is they're doing a house by house, block by block, parcel by parcel survey to update the current conditions in the neighborhood in terms of what's vacant, what's occupied, what's the status of the block, and then what Andy and the team are doing are adding up the percentage of, is this the actual houses that are left or parcels?
These are houses, people
Houses.
living in a house.
So of the total houses on the block, what percent is occupied? And then, so this block, half of the houses on it are occupied. This block over here, like you said, only 15%.
We have a plan, we know our neighborhood, we've got a direction. So then when we see opportunities, we can match the opportunities with the need. So what we're doing here is expanding, and we're doing much more than what we've done in the past. Now we're trying to link all of our stakeholders. You know, we've got you at the Federal Reserve, we've got the ministers that want to do something now. The city manager, we have a new city manager, we're going to have a new mayor. That new mayor is going to want to do something real quick, and he's going to want to have the credit. We don't care so much about the credit, we just want to see it done. And if it helps and if everybody wins, that's a win-win.
Showing build out of the neighborhood and then decline is what we have over here on the far right with the 2009. It's just physical decline, and it's just a graphic representation of the physical decline of the building structures within these areas.
You can see how it's like depleting. So many vacancies over there currently. Plenty of negatives you can find, but you also want to zoom in on the positives. There's a school year.
So there's all that possibility,
Opportunity.
that you want to take hold of.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got to focus on the assets, and then we were talking about the stakeholders, getting everybody collaborative. That's kind of like, we want to have a collective and get everybody, peace, man, But, I'm just saying, like,
Cool.
that's, that would be ideal way to go about get everybody on the same page, and let's try to revitalize, get get it better.
This is an opportunity. As you see, we got fertile land here. Major node, 27th, Prospect being probably the only urban core street that we have that we call our own. We need to put businesses on it. We're missing opportunity. We gotta get our act together. Here, we can have a one-stop shop. You can get training, you can find a job, you can get health benefits here, education benefits here. We look at what we've got an opportunity over here. We've got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 storefronts that we can put some businesses in to make this our epicenter. This is going to be our first success.
We removed out a total of probably about 120 bags of trash, probably 2 or 3 washers and dryers, a couple of refrigerators, gutted walls, our new plumbing, upgraded the electrical wiring in it, our new gas lines throughout the house. Had to do some leveling of the floor because of how that started the shift because it had been sitting for a while. Open windows, had to replace windows. All the ceilings were open in this section of the actual house pretty much, and then we came into the room, and the floors on the floor were buckling at the same time too because of some of the water damage that had took place in the house. We brought all that back. Had to do the ceilings completely over again also too. All new plumbing up there, all new wiring in the system basically. All new gas lines that have been done basically for the entire house. All the floors somewhat level pretty much. And upstairs has been revamped also too.
I don't even have words for what he's done to you, because he's just regutted this whole house compared to what it was before. I didn't think a house could get done like that and that fast too. He did it fast.
One of the things that can make us extremely successful is if we're able to receive more donations of properties from other large financial institutions that have, holdings of REO properties. If they were to donate those properties, and possibly with some funding to help us start a guarantee fund to make it easier for developers like Paul to be able to borrow money at low cost to do rehab projects like this and be able to assist new homeowners, because we're in the process of training new homeowners.
Too many people are falling short for no reason. I mean, if you guys are willing to work with me, I know there's other people out there in the same situation that want to better themselves and want to get on their feet. So I hope this goes out, so this will help them also, and especially for our community, because our community is getting worse.
First, you really can't do anything unless you know what's happening block by block, because each block is a different story. And even when you find issues for people that live in that area that no one else is going to see unless we go out and document what's happening neighbor by neighbor on each parcel. So if you want people to know each other, first we have to know what's going on to get to that next step.
And what do you hope policymakers learn?
They can see the living proof of what their policy has led to and what policy could lead to by showing them this analytical data. You really can't argue it too many ways. So,
What do you hope, what's the value that will come out of this?
Number one is awareness is the first thing, but number two is that the community actually knows what they have and they can make a plan with what they
Their
have.
assets, yeah.
Yeah.